excited that you have made it this far in the 21-day resurrection challenge as we continue our conversation. I know we've talked about your why, we've talked about your IQ, we've talked about what you're willing to sacrifice, we've talked about persistency and consistency. And just briefly today, I just want to talk about something that's super important. I want to talk about who's counting on you. Think about that for a moment. Who's counting on you to get your stuff together so that they can ultimately get their stuff together? This is actually one of my favorite pieces of art. It's called He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother, right? So when people are reaching, there are two ways to look at this picture, right? You can look at it as someone either reaching down to pull someone up or to either let them fall down. But of course, on the journey that we have imparted, it's literally about helping someone up. So who's counting on you to get your stuff together, to get clear on your why, your destiny, and your purpose so that you can then come back and help them up? Now, something that's important to note in this process is simply this. When you're on this journey, there are some people who will not understand what you're doing. They're going to call you a sellout. They're going to tell you that you don't know what you're doing and you need to leave that thing alone. When I started my first business, someone said, it's not good for you, it's not good for me, and neither one of us should be apart. And I was very kind to them. I said, you know what, you can't tell me what's good for me because I understood something. They weren't saying that because they didn't want me to do better. They said that because they were afraid for me. They didn't understand. They didn't even know what they didn't know. They loved me enough to be concerned and didn't know how else to express it. But I had to take that shot. I had to take that chance. Why? Because my family was worth it. If you and I are both drowning, somebody needs to go learn how to swim so they can save us both. So it wasn't that I was selling out. It was that I was learning to swim so that ultimately I could come back and save us both. And in that specific situation, I had the opportunity to do both. So if you want to know more about the story, be sure to reach out to me, contact me, and I'll share the end of that story with you as well. But in your own journal, make sure you write about who it is that's counting on you, that you can reach back and you can help when you get your stuff together. So who's counting on you to get it together? Who's counting on you to get clear about your why? To have an IQ that is I will until. Who's counting on you to give up what's necessary? Make those sacrifices so that you can have all that God intended for you to have, so that you can be all that He intended for you to be, so that you can live on purpose and do destiny. I will see you over the top again. I am Dr. Katrina Ferguson.